Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind.
Ourselves be organized, and we should build up a lovely and silent coordination for self-development. Therefore, let us proceed for a march past by our beloved students for a feast to the eyes and ears.
Self-defense. I call it intelligence is a trustworthy code, as we should not be indulged into violence until and unless it's about self-defense. Now, let us proceed with a demonstration of the artistry of martial arts in front of honorable guests and audience. of those braveheart mothers, fathers, wives and husbands and all the other family members who put the country before their families or personal relationships. The spirit of the Indian Army, which is embedded in the soil of our motherland, shall now be showcased by the following band performance. in an orchestra, as if it was a marvelous exhibition of just that. The performance showcases how, in spite of being unique, we as Indians can develop and exercise cooperation, harmony and discipline in our lives. I would like to highlight some initiatives taken by government this Independence Day. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of independence and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievements. This Mahotsav is dedicated to the people of India who have not only been instrumental in bringing India thus far an evolutionary journey, but also hold within them the power and potential to enable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of activating India 2.0, fueled by the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. And now, to move forward on this auspicious occasion, we are very proud to welcome our very first batch of Students' Council members. For this, I would make a humble request to our esteemed Principal Madam and respected Vice Principal Sir to kindly come upon stage to welcome our esteemed guests and honor the members of our Students' Council with their respective badges.
Thank you, Pragati, that was wonderful. First and foremost, I would like to wish everybody present here all the best for 75 years of Indian independence. I would like to extend warmest wishes of the Indian independence, 75 years of Indian independence, to our esteemed guests, members of the Managing Committee, Shri Rahul Singh, Srimati Mohini Bose, Shri Debraj De, Shri Shreya Shah, Shri Uttam Shah, Shri Deepak De Sir, Shri Rajesh Singh Sir in absentia. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our honoured guests. Our honoured guest today is Dr. A.K. Raha, ex-Principal Chief Conservator of Forests, Government of West Bengal, an IFS officer who wears many hats, has served in India and abroad in various capacities and attached to various universities in academic as well as in forest service roles. At the moment, currently attached to the Techno India University as a professor of physics as well as environmental biotechnology. A warm welcome to you, sir. On behalf of GT Goenka Public School, Dakshineshwar, I warmly welcome you to our school on this auspicious occasion.
I would request Purna and other three to felicitate the honorable guest.
I would now request the students to please accompany me for welcoming the members of the Managing Committee, Shri Rahul Singh Sir, Shri Debraj De Sir, and Shri Shreya Shah Sir. We would now request our honoured guests to pin the badges onto the newly selected members of the Students' Council. This Students' Council is the very first Students' Council of GT Goenka Public School, Dakshineshwar, and we are swearing them in on a very, very auspicious occasion, the occasion of the 75th year of the Indian independence. I would request Shri Rahul Singh Sir to please come forward and pin the badge onto the head boy and the head girl. The head boy is Rick Shamonto Srimati Bose. I would request Shri Devraj Desai to please step forward. I would request Shri Devraj Desai to please pin the badge of the captain of the Tagore House, Vipul Chakraborty. I would like to request Srimati Mohini Bose to please step forward and pin the head and badge on our junior head boy, Ishan Kapadar. I request Srimati Mohini Bose to please pin the badge on the junior head girl, Samagrita Paitara. I request Shri Shreya Shah sir to pin the badge on the captain of Vivekananda House, Vivek Pal. Vivek, please come forward. I request Shri Shreya Shah sir to pin the badge on the house captain of Radhakrishnan House, Aditri Paul. Aditri, please step forward. I request our Vice Principal sir to please come forward and pin the badge on the Vice Captain of Teresa House, Duti Chana. I request our Vice Principal, Dr. Aniruddha Bhattacharya, to please pin the badge on Abhija Acharya, Vice Captain of Tagore House. I would now request our guest of honor, Dr. A.K. Raha, to please come forward and pin the badge on the Vice Captain of Vivekananda House, Obrodeep Goshani. Obrodeep, please come forward. I request Dr. Raha to please pin the badge on the Vice Captain of Radhakrishnan House, Anik Chatterjee. I request Dr. Raha to please pin the badge on the game's captain, Dishan Vishash. I request Dr. Raha to please pin the vice captain, games vice captain, pin the badge on the games vice captain. That is Duti Chana. I'm sorry, Aditya Mukherjee of class 11. I'm sorry. I extend my gratitude. Dr. Raha, may please take your seat. I extend my gratitude to Dr. Raha and members of the managing committee for pinning the badges. I would now request all members of the newly elected, selected and badged, so to say, of the Students' Council, the first form Students' Council of G.D. Goenka Public School, Dakshineshwar, to please repeat after me. Please stand at attention and repeat after me. We, the members of the Students' Council of G.D. Goenka Public School, Dakshineshwar, promise to carry out the duties and responsibilities entrusted to us with courage and conviction, and above all, to uphold the integrity of our school at all times. We promise to inculcate within us the values imparted to us. We hereby affirm that we will always honor the faith and trust reposed in us and work selflessly and tirelessly for the prestige and glory of our school. So help us God. Thank you. Thank you, Students' Council. You have a lot of work ahead of you. I will very soon, maybe tomorrow, have a meeting with you. And my heartiest congratulations and God bless as always. Thank you.
Good morning, all of you. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Srijata Chatterjee, Principal of G.D. Goenka Dakshineshwar Public School, the honorable members of the Managing Committee of G.D. Goenka Public School, all the senior teachers, faculties of the school, and my dear students. First of all, I must thank Mrs. Chatterjee for giving me an opportunity to come here and enjoy a wonderful morning on the Independence Day, 75th Independence Day. I must thank you again. I'm really impressed at the scale of organization that you have made for celebrating this Independence Day, and it's definitely a special celebration on the 75th anniversary of our Independence Day. I would like to, she has permitted me to say a few words. I have requested her to allow me to say a few sentences instead of that. This Independence Day is very special to us because I must say that it is a platinum jubilee celebration of our independence. And independence which have been earned by all Indians sitting here and all around our country, who are enjoying this independence because of the blood and sacrifice shed by thousands of freedom fighters, our grand seniors, who had a dream of their own, who had a dream for everybody in the country, that we should be free, we should earn freedom. What sort of freedom? It should be freedom of speech, freedom of thought, and freedom from humiliation. Under the British rule, we might have made some progress in some respect, but it was never a progress for everybody. Now we are a democratic country which says that democracy is for the people, of the people, and by the people. And we have been assured of all the freedoms under the Constitution. Freedom of speech, freedom of education, freedom of livelihood, and so many other freedoms. Now, when we talk about free India, after spending 75 years, 75 years back, our freedom fighters had the vision that we shall be making a lot of progress with all the freedom that has been enshrined in our Constitution. But fortunately or unfortunately, it may be circumstantial, because of the situation all over the world, we have not been able to achieve all the things that have been dreamt of by our forefathers, the freedom fighters. We must ensure that, first of all, we have to pay respect to those people who have shed their bloods and who have sacrificed their lives for our freedom. It should not be paying respect on a particular day, either on Independence Day or a Republic Day, but it should be for every day. We must accept that whatever we are in now, the positive contribution has been from all of them. So we must remember that. Secondly, I have come for a program which is predominantly dominated by the schools and guided by their teachers. Teachers are basically they are the mirror image of the parents. And you students, you have come here, your parents have taken care of you by feeding you, by sending you to the school. And when you come to the school, there are the teachers who have been basically loving you like children and who have been doing everything so that you are exposed to the outer world with a free mind, with a free thought. So that is very, very important. It is not that you have come to school to earn some degree or some certificate or something like that. You have come here to improve your state of mind, to improve your state of knowledge. As somebody had said earlier, that it should be a mens sana in corpore sana. In fact, that was the motto of our service when we joined the service. It's a sound mind in a sound body. When you come to the school, you are given training in mental faculty to build up a sound mind in you, and also you are also given physical training. Your physical education teachers have done a wonderful job here. When you saw the taekwondo practice or the march past, so I really felt happy that you have been being guided in the proper direction. So it's sound mind in a sound body, which is propagated by the school management committee and especially the principal. I must say that it is a real form of education. Education is not simply money in the books. Education should be basically all-round development of the mind and the body. So thank you very much again for this endeavor. And finally, I would like to say that when you have joined, especially the girls and boys in the schools, when you have joined the school, I must say that education does not simply mean becoming an engineer or a doctor or a chartered accountant like that. Education is basically to open up your mind. Education is basically to allow you to flourish in whatever talent you have. Whether you become an artist, whether you become a singer, or whether you become a computer engineer, whether you become a civil engineer, or a doctor, whatever it be, whatever you like to be, concentrate on that one and have a very strong belief in your mind that I will have to be successful, I will do it. And if you have that firmness of mind, if you have that focus of your building up your education, then definitely you will be successful. There are thousands and thousands of people all over the world. All of them are not computer engineers, all of them are not doctors. There are people in many, many other faculties. So whatever if they had been excelling, so they have made them famous in the whole world. So it's not necessary that you concentrate only on coding, physics or that sort of thing. So whatever you like, you try to develop that one. And I request the teachers also and their parents also not to force their children to follow one path, that one focused path. So whatever path you like, you try to follow that one, and if you are really good at it, you definitely shine in that one. And finally, I must thank all of you again for giving me this opportunity to come here. On the 75th years of independence, we must remember that we belong to a country which has got a very, very rich past heritage, natural heritage we have, natural resources we have, but we also have a very rich human resources. We have in our country people like the Bodha, and in 400 BC, he had given some calculations which had been subsequently propagated formally by Pythagoras theorem. The concept of pi, the exact calculation of value of pi 3.141 was done by a mathematician come philosopher Hemachandra, and we had Aryabhatta in our country who had more knowledge about the solar system at that point of time, before Copernicus propagated his theory that the Earth is moving around the sun and not the other one, which was a concept by Ptolemy in 1st century BC, 1st century AD rather, and after almost 1500 years, the thing came out. But unfortunately, in our schools also, I really do not know, but during our time, we have never thought about these things. We have thought about only certain things, the achievements made by the Europeans and the Westerners, the achievements made by the Indians, Asians, and other people who were never highlighted, because our education, our history, everything was basically constructed by those people who had their interest in mind, not the interest of India in mind. Fortunately, the present government is doing a lot to bring those things into focus, and we had scientists like the Jagadish Chandra Bose. You young people, all of you are using the cell phones, the smartphones. Do you have any idea actually who first gave the concept of communication of these audio and the video signals through the cell phones? It was J.C. Bose who first carried out the experiment with a very cool equipment in the physics laboratory of Presidency College to generate millimeter waves. And now it has been found that the radio and the other things work on the microwaves, but the cell phone with the 5G technology and in future 6G technology, we have to have this millimeter waves as a carrier wave for the sun. And that was discovered by J.C. Bose. It was Satyam Bose who had first given the concept of Bose particles, which was accepted by Einstein, made famous as a Bose-Einstein particle. But unfortunately, S.N. Bose never got a Nobel Prize. But then again, we had Meghnad Shah, who was also a genius. We also never got a Nobel Prize. We also had, of course, Jagadish Bose also never got any acknowledgement for his international acknowledgement for his researches and his discoveries. So we have the talent. Now we, in Free India, the young people, you are the face of the country to the outside world. You are also the future of our country. Where you grow up, India will be growing up like that. So you have to be sure about your own resources, about your own capabilities, and develop yourself so that in future India can again emerge as one of the most civilized countries in the world, and we should be independent of others. If we have done something good, we should accept that one, and we should not look forward to the Western world for recognition. Let us do it and let us try to achieve that one. With this one, with all the best wishes to all of you, I would like to bring my speech to an end. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. That was indeed enriching. I would also like to mention here, there was a reason I had invited Sir here. Sir has been closely associated with the Sundarbans for a very long time. And I felt on the 75th year of independence, who better a person to act as our guest of honor than a person who's looked after this rich mangrove forest which protects us from so many natural calamities, and we are indeed blessed to have it. We are destroying it, and maybe the future generation will pay the price for it. But yes, we ought to be thankful for these natural resources. Whenever we think of the country, we think of only 75th, like 15th August and 26th January, but there are so many other things associated. And I hope that the younger generation, as said, so very correctly pointed out, will have, they will be more conscious than we have been, and will be able to do a better job. Thank you so much. Now we go on to our program.
Honorable guest of honor and principal ma'am for gracing the occasion with such inspiring and enlightening words. The Indian independence movement was a massive one that spread across the entire country. Major and minor revolts sprang across the subcontinent, and countless revolutionaries fought together to drive the British out. The song Sare Jahan Se Acha manifests the diverse culture and the monumental sacrifices of our freedom fighters to carry India forward and beyond. Now, let us witness a very special take of the students of our school on the song Sare Jahan Se Acha. Hello, 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 hello.